Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, welcome to Aetherdrift. And what's the first deck we're playing? We're playing a deck called Exhaust Afterburner, which is a Gruul deck, and it has a bunch of new Aetherdrift cards in it. If this sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host and part-time hand model to the stars, Dr. You Can't Suck It. Yes, thank you. Filmed for a live studio audience. Thank you so much. You Can't Suck It. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, posted by Poor Planeswalker, entitled Gruul Exhaust Afterburner. Yep, it's Aetherdrift Day, and we are playing new decks which feature a bunch of cards from the new set, and this is our first. And it's a Gruul deck, and it is aggro, which is always fantastic. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit about how it should work, and then we're going to go out. We're going to crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got here today? We got 2 points of damage or 4 points of damage to whatever we feel like shooting. There's a new guy. What's it got? Exhaust. You pay 3, discard up to 2 cards, draw that many cards. So not really a whole lot of card advantage there, but you do get potentially something better than what you got. And you put a Popo counter on it. So therefore you can, you put it out for 1. It's a 2-1, which is great. And then when you get to 3 mana, you can turn it into a 3-2. Great. And other than that, you could do a little card conversion. All right, Patchwork Beastie. He helps to mill cards. The advantage of mills, it gets your Delirium going, so this guy can actually attack and block, even though you put him out for 1. But while he's out there, he's over there just chewing through cards, throwing into your graveyard for you. Help get Delirium for your other cards. This guy's got Exhaust. For 1, he gets a Popo counter, and all other creatures gain haste until the end of turn. And then also Exhaust 4, you create a dragon, a 4/4 flying dragon token. So great. Lots of value there. He's a 2/2, can easily become a 3/3. FOMO, when you get Delirium, he does a little, throw away a card, draw a card. But when you get Delirium, whenever he attacks, you get to pick another card that gets to attack at another combat phase directly after the first one. So you get to do a little double attacking kind of situation. Cash grab, mill 4 cards, and then put one of the permanents into your hand. So creature, land, whatever you need. Say its name, mill 3 cards, and return a creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. Not even something you just milled. You could do whatever you got in your graveyard. When you got 3 of these, exile this card and 2 other cards named say your name from your graveyard, at which point then you get to bring Altanak, this dude, and put him right into the battlefield. And whenever he becomes the spell or ability, the target spell ability an opponent controls, you draw a card. He's a trampoline 9/9 otherwise. All right, Wildfire Wickerfolk, he's got haste, he's a 3/2. When he's got Delirium, he gets Popo and Trample. So therefore, he becomes a 4/3 with Trample. So this guy buffs up. This guy's got flying and haste, but has to attack every turn. At the beginning of your combat, if you control a creature of 4 or greater for power, you could pay a red to return from the graveyard to the battlefield. Because of Phoenix, he's rebirthing himself, at which he immediately has flying and haste and can just keep going for it. So there you go. He's just a constant attacker. He'd be great with War Leader's Call. Beast from Foundation. I don't know why we haven't been playing this guy because he's pretty awesome. Afterburner Expert. He's got Exhaust. You pay 4. You put 2 Popo counters on it. And whenever you activate an Exhaust ability from anybody, you can return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So these guys will help to pull this guy back out onto the battlefield. And if you can give him, it'd be great if you could just say, I'm going to activate haste, pulls from the graveyard, then get this guy out, in which case you got a hasty 4/2. So that's perfect for a nice hasty aggro action. We already talked about Altanak, we'll skip him. What else do we got? We got semi-fast dual land, semi-fast dual land because you have to pay your life to use it, and dual land provided you have out a mountain or forest already. All right, so that's it. That's our deck. So what are we going to do? We're going to get dudes out. We're going to be milling our graveyard. What's milling do? It gets it so we get to the point where Delirium kicks off, which pumps up our dudes. We'll be paying the exhaust price to turn our weak dudes into not quite so weak dudes, and attacking and then hopefully dropping an Altanak at some point. So that's it. It's just hammer them when they're little, hammer them when we're big, and then we win the game. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred, who dwells within the dark chambers of our hearts, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, playing against CaptainComfy. CaptainComfy. I have never seen this playset before. Looking for, is there anything weird we could do here? Why do I got spinny guys up here? What is going on? Copperline Gorge, let's say its name. Do I want to land more than anything else? No, not really. All right, I don't see this thing doing anything. It looks pretty dull and boring. I mean, I guess Flamewake Phoenix, but the problem is I'd just be able to... Oh, exile it. Yeah, get rid of the Phoenix. That's what you should do. If you were to say its name, you'd keep me from bringing up out the Altanak. So my chair is just sort of hovering here, going up and down. Is that the kind of cool ass chair that I have? All right, I got a dragon. He's awesome. He's standing there all totally awesome. Like a weird chicken. Like a naked chicken. What do I have to sacrifice to do this? This feels kicked. 5 mana, huh? Guess what I got? 5. And all in. 1, 2, 3, down to 8. All right, so he's got that manland up there we got to watch out for. It's exactly the kind of stuff people just stop paying attention to. I've got lethal. That if he just has that manland, he could block it. It'd be fine. All right, they're all gone. We wiped the board. Now let's go for little dudes, whatever, right? Do like these guys quite a bit. Let's grab that guy. How do we sacrifice? Exile this card and 2 other cards. Let's just play it. Can we do that? Boing, boing. I have to pick? I'm assuming he's my library. There he is. All right, we're holding it together. Don't kill it. What does this guy do anyway? Popo counter. All right, FOMO. Well, that was a stupid thing to do. All right, Snake, suck it. Don't wipe the board. Don't wipe it. You want to come out with your baby Snake? This kind of reminds me of the Nautilus. Oh, that's what I look like down here, huh? It was a okay sci-fi show. All steampunk and all. All right, you got 2 mana left, man. You got 1 mana left. All right, there we go. I'm at 3. And we win! Suck it, suckerfish! Suck it! All right, playing against Dokyragy. Dokyragy. Sounds very Scooby-Doo-ish there. That's probably the deal. Okay, Raggy. Keep. Turn off lights. Do your best, Patchwork Beastie. Do your best. I don't see any life gain yet. All right, I should probably just take that out while I have the opportunity. What's it going to cost me there? 3 life? Yup, let's do it. And let's throw another Patchwork Beast. That sounds like a good time. And a good time was held by all. I can't block anything, man. Not yet, huh? All right, 3. I'm going to try a little say its name. Do we have sorcery in there so far? Is this going to be it? I think it will be. Okay, I don't have enough red. Let me just grab the red. One down. All right, Patchwork Beast, do what they do best. I don't need to mill anymore, though. Search your library this way, shuffle. So now that he's in my hand, this isn't going to do me any good. Oh, hand, okay. I can use it out of my hand. That is good then. Will this be faster? Let's just do that. Ah, it sounds like lots of fun. All right, there we go. Haste! All right, cool, man. Next turn, we got an Afterburner Expert going nuts. All right, Space Cowboy. Let's get this thing activated. And all in. Because we're grueling it, man. We are hasty attacking jerks. All right, he's at 16. I'm at 14. Say its name is over here stinking it up. Look at that stink card right there. There we go. That's what I was looking to do. All right, well, let's drop that like it's hot. Can we actually play this guy full on? No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7 for that. One more next turn, huh? Yeah, all in, baby cakes. Let's go for it. I mean, he's losing. He's hemorrhaging guys like crazy. What's he going to do? Is he going to return these all from the graveyard at some point? Raise the past? They're all super cheap. Every last one of them. That's exactly what he's going to do. He doesn't have that card in his hand, though. That's his big problem. That's why he's so willing to lose it all. You had the potential to kill one of my Afterburner Experts, man. You really going to try to... Nope. You're just gonna... Why did you bother to do that? Just so you can explore? Pull out of land? I know you need Raise the Past. That's what you need. You need to Raise the Past card so badly. Damn. Here we go. I don't really care, man. You're not killing anything. You're just keeping your death from hemorrhaging too badly. All right, you got Raise the Past in your hand. Is that what you need? Right there. Return a creature back. That's what you're going to do. It's called Trample, baby. And we win! Winner, winner! Victory dinner! All right, playing against Kikunohana. Kikunohana. Keep. A lot of mana. Wickerfolk. Everything cost me 2. I don't need mana, apparently, at this point. All in, baby cakes. There we go. I turned those TVs off. New guy, new guy. Both of them got little Atari gear things on them. Anything for cheap? Don't have to. What do I gotta do here? Sure, why not? All in. Got that other Popo counter on there. We're good to go. Down to 8. All right, we got lethal right now. I'm sure he's got the ability to kill something, though. What do these guys do? Popo. Sacrifice 2 creatures. Ridiculous. Just leaving it to the Wickerfolk. Alright, we're out of cards. Alright, he's got to have what he needs to take out both of my guys. Or he's got to put out 2 dudes to block with. That's a good one for him. There's only one thing, and that's to give FOMO the double up. There we go. You got to choose who you're going to kill. Either of them are going to do 4 points of damage to you. I win. I win. All right, here comes round number 2. Oh, we can still block. I didn't realize that was a thing. There you go, Lucky Duck. All right, well, hold on. See what happens next turn, who we draw. Live! There we go. Oh, I lost it. I can't give him haste because I had to use it to save him. You should have been focused on increasing your blast zone is what you should have done. You got it or you don't, man. I don't have anything to discard. Maybe that's what you got in your hand is nothing but discard cards. Come on. You don't have anything. I'm pulling dragon on this next turn. That's what I'm doing. At least I think I'm going to. We'll see what we draw, actually. 4 damage instead. Any target. But your face looks like a target. And we win! Boom, boom! Goes the room. Boom, boom. All right, we're playing against Black Blade 96. That's a whole lot of green. Yeah, we turn off the dog. Dogs are annoying as all hell. All right, Draconautics, I'll pay. I need more red mana is what I need. There we go. Pop. Ooh, Patchwork Beastie get to go, huh? Sure, why not? Oh, because we went ahead and got that guy Delirious. That's how. I thought, wow, how did we manage to get that guy going? Turns out we turned up the gas. That's how it happened. Just a guy, man. He's just a guy. I can't get anybody else going, so let's just let this happen. And again. I'm down to 1. All we gotta do is straggle one guy across the finish line here. That's bad. He's got a lot of guys. Oh, he's playing zombified dinosaur. That's what he's playing. You should sing Galta in is what you should do, man. There you go. Now win. And we win! You could have held it. You could have held it together. You could have got greedy. Victory! All right, we're playing against Zach Nasty, 1290. This squirrel's got a lot of stuff in his cheeks there. Keep. All right, red, and we're able to shoot people. That's cool. All right, FOMO. I can tell you that Altanak is not going to help out at all. You go to the graveyard, you're fine. And again, who are we getting rid of this time? I got another guy out. This guy is a card draw guy. Discard up to 2 cards, draw that many cards. Play 4 is probably enough. Beastie. Yeah, I'll just shoot that guy. That's fine. I can afford it. Oh, he'll just come straight back, huh? All right, well, I guess I'll just have to take him out the old-fashioned way. All right, you want to block with the Rot Priest? You can feel free to do so. You are like nothing. You're like flies to Vigo. The buzzing of flies. I'll take some more poison, thank you. Delicious. I'll take a hold out just in case he comes at me with a discard. Again, whatever, man. All right, we're gonna pop that guy. Pop! All in. There's nothing you could do. You could block if you want to. You could block if you want to. You could leave your kids behind. You could block till your eyes fall out to your head. You will have no peace of mind. Take action. Let's go nuts. And we win. I was showboating. I agree. Showboat. Victory. All right, so here we are with Exhaust Afterburner. And yeah, it was a good deck. I ended up pulling, it was something greater than a 64% win rate. There was one deck I just gave up on immediately just because they tried to put it out as that one that taps all your guys when they come into play. And I'm just going against a hasty Gruul deck. Not even. Does that count as a loss? No. No. But, so anyways, it's greater than 64% win rate. I just took one mulligan against a guy, so it doesn't count. Still, very good. Very good. So that means 2 out of 3 games I ended up winning. That was fantastic. I thought it was great for a new deck with cards I'd never even seen before. Yeah, what did I really think about it? It was exhaust. That's what this thing really worked with, was the exhaust capability. It's weird that Ferocious worked. At the beginning of combat, if you create a controlled creature with power 4 or greater, I see that's how it happened. So I was wondering how me doing exhaust caused this guy to come jumping back in. But it was me turning this guy up beyond, I guess he had 4 already, but be able to zook these guys with some popo counters up a little bit higher, or maybe getting the delirium going. That's what really got it going. But what I liked is putting these guys out cheap and then just, you know, zooking them up later when you had a little bit more mana. And they gave them usually a popo counter out of the deal and some other stupid effect. It was good. It was good because I liked the fact that you had good, efficient use of your mana. You know, like a lot of times you're sitting there with like Kicker with that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, I could put them out for cheap or I could put them out for more expensive. I got a choice. In this case, you put them out cheap and then you can pay the expensive part later. And even then, you pay just the half of it. So therefore, it's a lot better than Kicker cards, big time. So you get to use both of them, and it works good. I like the Afterburner Expert. I thought that dude was awesome. I like the fact that, you activate an exhaust abilities. You return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. He comes racing back out. He only costs 4 to put the 2 popo counters on him. Yeah, it worked great. You know, I've never played with Atlantak or Atlantak. What is it? Altanak, the Thrice-Called. I've never played this one before. I've seen people play this crap a lot. You got to say its name. You know, it's good. What's nice about it is that you can make the mill, which gets your delirium going pretty nice. At which point, then why not have Atlantak on it? Only series 1, and you get this guy from any place. It's, you know, unless he's exiled, you can go pull him out. Because what does say its name? You go get him out of your hand, your graveyard, your library. You just got to know where he's at, and then you can just go pull him out, throw him back out there. And he's a nice triple. He's a trampoline 9/9, decent, really good guy. Discard a card, return target land from your So there's a lot of good things you can do with them. It reminds me of a sliver. Anything that looks like that looks slivery to me. All right, so anyways, very good. Let's go ahead and say who was the MVP, who was the most valuable player. I can say right off the bat, I learned to really like Afterburner Expert. I thought for 3, he was pretty decent. He's got great stats for a Moneyball kind of card because you're paying 3 to get out of 4/2. That's great. That is really good because you're getting that 4 points of damage in. 3 is a little, it's the top end. I like getting guys at 2 for 3 something, but you're getting a 4 for 3. He's at the very top end of what Moneyball can get you. Plus, then you can pump him up to being a 6/4, which is excellent. Draconautics Engineer ends up going to become a 3/3 pretty easily. You can use, I used that to save his life once. And it only cost 1. This guy is totally Moneyball. He is fantastic. Plus his ability to put out a dragon for 4. Really good. In fact, I think that's going to call it for me. I'm going to give it to the Draconautics Engineer. I thought his value was the best for his cost. I like the fact that he comes out. I just wish he had haste. He looks like he should have haste, but he didn't have any haste. Other creatures you control gain haste until the end of turn. I wish he had haste himself. He looks like he needs it. Still, his value with 2 different exhaust capabilities, his cost of a 2/2 for 2, but being able to make him into a 3/3 very quickly, as well as on that next turn, turn 3, take whoever else you're dropping, like another one of these, giving it haste as well. That is incredibly good. So I think for a nice aggro deck, this guy was full of potential, lots of value, and I think that makes him the best card in this deck. So congratulations, Turbo Goblin Dragon Boy. You are today's MVP. You're going to Disneyland. All right, so was this deck competitive? I'm going to say yes, it was competitive. It was as good as any Platinum Mythic deck that's going to be out there. It was a decent deck. It was very aggro-y. I liked it quite a bit. Good numbers, got more than 64% in casual. So, yeah, I think it did okay on the ranked. So good. We say this is a competitive deck. Number 2, was it fun? This was a very aggro deck. We had a lot of good hasty action to it. I like the value that we had cooked into our early guys there. Delirium has been a good deck. This was a nice match. It was like squishing Exhaust and Delirium together in the same deck together. I think the synergy of having the say its name and what was the other one? Oh, the cash grab for milling, which helped get your Delirium going, as well as throwing say its name into your graveyard. So that way you could easily get to Altanak much earlier than you think you need to. So altogether, I think that the combo-ness of this particular deck, the synergy of the cards working together, yeah, and it being totally aggro, looks like someone's holding up their middle finger right there. Yeah, it makes this into a very fun-to-play deck. And lastly, was this interesting? Absolutely. Why? Because we got brand new cards from the new set. Aetherdrift is here, and we got to play around with some of their cards. This looks like some of that crappy 80s art that we used to see in the olden days. And I've seen some of it looking real goofy. So, yeah, we're doing it. This is cool. Cool enough. I could dig it. At least these particular cards. Because you can imagine, goblins putting this kind of hardware together and just totally going for it. I appreciate it. I thought it was pretty swell. All right, so there you go. Let's add this up. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was this deck fun? Yes, it was. Was it interesting? Totes my goats. All right, so that makes this into an A+ deck. And as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.